Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Bagas here, and yes, I'm recording another video. Could you believe it? Actually, funny story before I get to the actual meat of the video is that I was planning to record a totally separate video, but turns out that that video took way more effort than I was willing to do right now. So it's delayed, but it will come out in the future. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the actual meat of the video. So, I am doing a tier list of starter Pokemon. And here are all the starter Pokemon. And actually, the Gen 8 Middle Evolution and Final Evolution starters are not here. So, I'll tag them on the end. So, you know my opinions on them. Of course, with any tier list, the higher the tier is, the more I like them. And also, the ranking within each tier is that the more they are to the right, then the more I like them. So that I think out of the way. Oh, and there'll be timestamps in the description down below. So if you want to see specific my my opinion on a certain generation, then you can just go right ahead and do that. And I think that's all with the intro. So let's begin with Generation 1. Right, let's begin with Generation 1, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is an overall good Pokemon. It's cute, so it's definitely a straight A for me. And it's also my favorite out of the first evolution starters. And I don't know why it's the same. I mean, look at it. It's so cute, you know. It looks cute. Um, and yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Ivysaur, one of the better middle evolutions, you know, because it doesn't look weird. It looks cool, unlike some others. We will discuss. I mean, it's just an overall solid middle evolution. I don't like it more than Bulbasaur though. Venusaur. Venusaur is just a cool looking Pokemon, and one thing I do like about the Bulbasaur evolutionary line is the progression between the evolutions, because you have the seed Bulbasaur, you have the growing and not yet bloomed flower of Ivysaur, and then you have the bloom flower of Venusaur. I really like that. Also, I enjoyed using Chlorophyll Venusaur. That was really fun. Outspeeding everything and putting everything to sleep. And it's my favorite out of the Final Evolution starters. And it's just a really cool Pokemon. Charmander. Slightly below Bulbasaur. Because I just like Bulbasaur more these days. They're both still really cute, and I like the fire in his tail. It really gives is a sense of uniqueness to the Charizard line as a whole. And yeah, it's just cute. It's a cool lizard. Speaking of cool, it's ironic because yeah, no, I'm not touching about that anymore. Charmeleon. I like Charmeleon more than Charmander because Charmeleon looks cool, and I literally just realized that Charmeleon has a different color than Charmander and Charizard. Well, I literally just noticed that, and you know what? I like it more because of that. It looks cool. It looks cooler. Um, Now I have a fun story about Charizard. So Charizard used to be my favorite out of all the Gen 1 starters, but now it's below Venusaur. If any of you are Pokemon nerds, then you probably know why. Because Charizard has gotten a lot, and I mean a lot of special treatments. 2 Megas and 1 Gmax form before even the others get Gmax form. It's gotten a lot of special treatment, that's the point, you know? But to be fair, I do enjoy using Jut. Charizard Y with Venusaur. That was really fun. So, and I mean, I don't hate it. I just, I don't like it as much as I used to. Squirtle. My least favorite out of all the Gen 1 First Evolution starters. I mean, I don't really have a particular reason. I'm just not that attached to Squirtle. I mean, here's the thing. All of the Kanto First Evolution starters, oh god, sorry, benefit from being cute, all of them are cute, so that's definitely a plus. But other than that, I really don't have anything attached to Squirtle. Aside from Squirtle Squad, that was really cool. Uh, I'm just gonna talk about both Blastoise and Wartortle in one segment because I pretty much feel the same thing about them. I don't like them that much, but I also don't hate them. They're just average for me because uh, Wartortle is a cooler looking Squirtle with flaps that look like clouds, and Blastoise is just a tortoise, I guess, with guns. So yeah, I'm not that into them. And yeah, that's done with Gen 1. Let's move on to Gen 2. Gen 2. Um, Chikorita. Not. I mean, is it just me or does it look like super bland now that I'm looking at it? It just looks super bland. And pretty much the only experience I have with it was crushing it in Johto playthroughs. That's really the experience I have with Chikorita, and it looks way too bland to me. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Bayleaf, Bayleaf. One of the coolest Metal Evolution starters. For one simple reason, that leaf thing on the top of his head. That's really really cool, and I know a lot of people like Bayleaf for that sole reason. Because it just looks super cool, and I'm glad that Ash's Bayleaf didn't evolve into a Meganium because, speaking of Meganium, it's why did they replace that cool leaf thing on the top of his head with antenna? Why? And this is a problem that I feel is with Chikorita and Meganium, and in fact Bayleaf to an extent. But it just looks super bland to me. If you take the leaf, the plant things off them, they're just sauropods. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I have no ill will against sauropods, but I don't know, they just seem a bit too bland. But I do like Meganium more than Chikorita because the flower thing, I like the flower thing. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil. I mean, it's cute, especially in that art. It's like really cute with its eyes closed, and yeah, that's really all I have to say. I'm not that attached to it. Same goes with Quilava, because again, Quilava is admittedly one of the better Metal Evolution starters, but not on the same part as these. And the fire on top of his neck, of course, on top of his neck, on its head and on its rear end. It's cool, okay? I feel the same about all of them. Actually, no. I do prefer Typhlosion. Typhlosion deserves to be up there because the fire on its neck is really, really cool. Actually, I just remembered something. The 3D model for Typhlosion sucks because it doesn't have its flame on. Why? Why? Totodile is up here. He's my baby. He's my favorite. I mean, look at him. He looks super cute. And in every Johto playthrough I've ever done, I've used Totodile as my starter because I love this Teleporter so much. And in fact, this guy was actually bought from a Pokemon center in Japan. One of my friends was going to Japan, and he went to the Pokemon store and bought a couple of Pokemon plushies. And originally, I was gonna ask for a Garchomp, but he couldn't find it, so I asked for this little guy instead. And I've loved Totodile way more now because you were adorable. Right. Enough about Totodile. Crocodile. Um, Crocodile is goofy looking. I don't know what it is. It's just goofy looking. It just looks so weird, But it's like really. It's kind of funny how Toadette is the star that takes the highest level to evolve, but Croconaut is the star that has the lowest level to evolve. It's almost like when you think about it deeper, it's like Game Freak wants you to spend more time with the cute first evolution, and then spend the rest of your time with the final evolution, and spend the least amount of time with the middle evolution. It's kind of funny when you think about it that way, but it's not enough to put it up to B because I still hate how I dislike how it looks. For Alligator, also up there, one of my favorite Pokemon, I would say. Not in top 10, but definitely top 20. I mean, it just looks cool, and I remember wrecking butt with it in my Johto playthrough, so that's definitely a plus. But I do have to say that after looking at it, like, side by side with Crocodile, I do have to admit Crocodile is the more cooler looking Crocodile, but Alligator is attached to me, and I mean, it doesn't look bad, it just looks relatively worse when you compare it to Crocodile. But enough about Crocodile, this is starters. Trico! Oh, wait, no. Wait, hold on. I need to cut because if you haven't been noticing, there's been several cuts because I am afraid the footage will just be gone for whatever reason, so I'm cutting to, make sure that doesn't happen too much and, like, severely waste my time. But, yeah. That's enough with Generation 2. That's this for Generation 2. Let's move on to Generation 3. Gen 3. Trico. I mean, I gotta say, out of all the B tiers, I like Trico the most because, I mean, I don't know, it's one of the cooler first evolution stars, but I don't know, again, I don't feel that attached to it since, spoiler alert, in all of my home playthroughs, I've used Torchic in all three of them because I played through Sapphire, Emerald, then Ruby, and all of them I chosen Torchic. So yeah, Chico, I don't feel attached to it. Like it's cool. I just don't feel attached to it. Grovyle. Grovyle deserves to be up here with Actually, hold on. Put it down a peg, Bayleaf. Sorry. Hold on. There you go. Grovyle is again one of the cooler middle evolution starters. Because I mean, it just looks cool, Looks like, when you're a teenager, you're like, oh god, no, I'm not talking about this. Grovyle just looks cool. Enough said. Sceptile. Sceptile, again, don't feel attached to it, like, at all, but I mean, I do like it more than Squirtle. And, I mean, Ash's Sceptile in the anime, really cool, not gonna add that Darkrai. So, that's a plus. Torchic. Where do I put you? I mean, even though I chose it in every single one of my home playthroughs, I don't remember them because I did them like a long time ago. So, and yeah, so, but I mean, I can't say if I've chosen 3 different playthroughs and I put it B. There's definitely a reason why I chose Torchic every single time. Mostly because of Blaziken, but Combusken. What is wrong with you, man? I don't know what it is about Combusken. It just rubs me the wrong way. its face looks really derpy. And I'm not even gonna talk about his body shape because other people have discussed that. But now I can't unsee it. So, yeah, moving on. Blaziken. Blaziken is cool. I wouldn't say he's above, like, Charmander. Cool. But, it's a cool looking Pokemon. My favorite of the Hoenn starters. I don't really feel attached to any of them when you really think about it. Blazing is just cool and its Mega is OP. Well, it's not really OP, compared to other starters. Speed boost is just great. Mudkip, if I have got to be honest, is in the same bout as Trico, and honestly, the Mudkip memes have made me like it. Yeah, the Mudkip memes, could you believe it? Yeah, that's really hard to say. Hold on, I'm gonna Marshtomp and Swampert, I feel about the same as like Blastoise and Wartortle. I just don't feel attached to them, And Marshtomp looks kinda goofy, but you know what? It's goofy in a good looking way. It reminds me of something else. I don't know what it is about its face that reminds me of something. Let's see if it's if there's a text imposed, that means I remembered what I was referring to. But yeah, the Swampert, it looks cool, but like freaking mostly all the other war starters, I don't have any attachment to it because I've never used it. It looks cool, but that's about it. And its Mega is weird. Yeah. That's enough for Generation 3. Wow, I'm surprised how like fast we're going. Yeah, let's move on to Generation 4. Generation 4. Admittedly, one of the most solid generation of starters. Aside from Gen 1, of course. Because, Gen 1 is the classic. Turtwig. Turtwig is, it's cute. But again, I gotta say, it's definitely, like, on the same level as Chico Mudkip. Because, I've never used it, but in my next whole Sinnoh playthrough, I will plan to use a Turtwig. Because, I've played through with Infernape, with Chimchar, and Piplup. So, might as well do all three. Grottle has always been weird to me. I don't know what it is. It just looks really weird to me. I don't know what to say. It just looks, through my eyes, it looks very, very weird. I don't even know what it's weird about it. It's just, I just think it's weird looking, for no apparent reason. Torterra. Torterra is above Turtwig and Grottle. Actually, no, it must be Blade too. Because it's the coolest looking out of all of them, and I like its concept of the ecosystem on its shell. I think that's a really cool concept, and design feature. But other than that, again, not too much attachment, but it is in the lower A. Chimchar. Where do I put you? Definitely above Charmander. Don't think above Charmeleon because Chimchar is really cute, and I love Ash's Chimchar because he used to be Paul's, and Paul is kind of a jerk. So, I love its story arc, and Chimchar is cute. Monferno again, one of the cooler middle evolution stars. Actually, I would put it above Charmeleon because it looks really, really cool. And being the first gym with Mach Punch, when your starter type is weak to rock, but once you get the fighting type, you actually, is Monferno fighting type? I actually don't know. Well, let's see if I do my reaches off in post and put a text somewhere. But yeah, beating the first gym with Mach Punch, super nice, and I just love it. It looks cool. It's the best. It's the second best Fire Monkey I've seen. Because the number one best is Infernape. Now, Infernape is special to me because I love using it competitive in UU since I'm not the type of guy who plays OU that much. I usually play the lower tiers because they're more fun. Getting to use different Pokemon, and I love it using Infernape. It's definitely not above Totodile, but it's above Feraligatr, and it's the best Fire Monkey in Pokemon because none of the other ones are as cool as it, especially the Gen 5 ones. Dear God, don't talk about those. Actually, we're getting, after this is Gen 5. Haha. Piplup. Piplup. There's a lot of things in A. Piplup. I would say it's in the same tier as a Chimchar. They're both really cute, and Piplup, honestly, Dawn's Piplup is honestly hilarious. Especially when, it was practicing. When Gibble was practicing his Draco Meter, it always hit Piplup. I thought that was really funny. But yeah, Piplup was good, and I've used it. It's really fun. Primplup, that is a different story. The first Pokemon teacher, it looks horrible. Like, it just looks horrible, okay? I hate it. I hate it. I was so glad to evolve it into Empoleon. Speaking of Empoleon, I would put you, I'd say, just above, Blaziken. Because, Peplup is definitely my favorite out of all of them. But Empoleon still looks cool. I mean, it has a trident on its face. That's really good in my opinion. But yeah, that's basically, and I've used it. It was really fun to use actually. Although I did get quite annoyed during the playthrough when I was facing up against the ground type, and then it took like way more damage than I need to because Empoleon is also part Steel type, so that sucks when you're a Water type. But it does help against Grass types, so I guess that's okay. But yeah, that's done with Gen 4. Now let's move on to Gen 5. Snivy. Snivy is a smirky guy. I honestly quite like it a bit, I would say it's above Empoleon, just below Charmander. Because honestly, it's just cool. Is it? And I know a lot of people hate that Pikachu lost to Snivy in the Black and White anime, but let's be honest, the Black and White anime wasn't even that good. So, I mean, it doesn't change my opinion because Trip was okay. And, yeah, it's just okay. Servine, though, I don't know. Something about it just looks super weird. Like, I don't know what it is about it. It just looks weird in my opinion. Like, leaf hands, like, I don't know, man. It just looks super weird to me. It just looks, yeah, super weird to me. I don't know what it is about it. I've repeated myself like 6 times already. Superior, though, is a different story. Definitely an A tier, but I don't know where to put it. I want to put it above, yeah, no, there we go. I want to put it above Monferno. I love Monferno more. Contrary Superior is pretty much the only reason, aside from its design, is the only reason why Superior is up this high. Because Contrary Superior is really nice with Leaf Storm. But speaking of this design, it's really regal looking, I love that. And I love its like that leaf looking thing, I love that design aspect of it. Tepig. I just realized it looks like he's wearing a diaper. Don't necessarily. Hi. Different should bug us here because, oh god. So the recording stopped, the face cam recording, because I ran out of storage. Thank God I noticed it before. I did too much and wasted my time. So we're pretty much back on where the video left off on the previous take. And this is the next day because I spent the rest of that of yesterday, which is when I was recording the previous bit, compressing and transferring the videos, so I could have some freaking space left over. But yeah, let's just continue. Topic is okay. You know, I don't like it. I don't hate it. But it's definitely my least favorite out of all the B tiers. Yeah. Oh god, why are you not in order again? For God's sake. Yeah. Alright, Pig Knight though. Oh god, Pig Knight. I hate this thing. This little fat pig is disgusting. It's disgusting. God. I don't even want to talk about it. I just hate it. Embor is slightly better than Pig Knight, but that's only because of the fire. I still think it's just a fat pig, and I hate it. I hate it. Enough on that. I don't want to talk about them anymore. Oshawott. Oshawott. I mean, Oshawott is interesting to me because I don't really have that much attachment to it. I've never completed a Gen 5 playthrough, so, don't really have that much attachment. And the anime Oshawott, I don't remember it because I hate the black and white anime. So, yeah, it's just in B. It's above Tepig, but, I don't know. This is not my taste. Duat is it's also one of the better Metal Evolutions, but I don't particularly like it because, again, no attachments. So I think we're on the same level as like Wartortle, in terms of that. Samurott though, Samurott deserves to be an A tier because it's a cool looking. What is it supposed to be, an otter? I mean, it has shell swords. That's cool. It has the best designer of all three, in my opinion. I guess that's it with Gen 5. Let's move on to Gen 6. Gen 6. Chespin. Chespin is okay. I mean, it's cute, it's one of the cuter stars, but I don't know. It's actually no. It's it's about the same as these guys. I'll put it above Mudkip. It's a cute Pokemon, and if I've got to be honest, I did quite like the anime Chespin that Marin, I think her name is, had. But yeah, other than that, again, no attachment because I haven't played through Gen 6. Quilladin, oh god. I just hate the fat Pokemon. I just don't like the fat Pokemon. I mean, I don't hate all of the fat Pokemon. Obviously, Snorlax is okay, but if it's fat and it has a weird design feature, then I hate it. Like, why does it have a Pinocchio nose? Why? It just looks so weird. Like, ugh. Whatever. Chestnut is a mixed bag for me because I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. Oh god. I mean, it has a decent design. It has a great shiny. I love it shiny. But other than that, not really much to it. for me personally. Oh god. Fennekin. Fennekin has honestly grown for me quite a bit. Because I don't know what it is. It's just so cute now. Yeah, the ear hair thing is still off-putting a little bit, but it's okay. You know, it's for me now. It's a material. In fact, I'll put it above Samurott. Brixen. Brixen has also kind of grown on me actually. Not as much as Fennekin, but I would, because now that I look at it, it's actually one of the middle elevators that I like. So let's say I put you probably above Trico. Yeah. No, that seems good. Delphox. Now Delphox used to be in D for me, but it has kind of grown on me because I've managed to look past how disgusting its ear hair is, and the fact that it's wearing a dress. But the fire stick's cool, you know. I've accepted that it's just, if I ignore the ear hair and yeah, I think it's pretty decent. It's not anywhere. It's not, you know. It's not B. I still don't like it, but it's okay. Here's the good one. Froakie. Froakie, I don't, again, with most of these, I don't hate them, but I also don't, you know, don't find them more interesting, you know, because for me personally, Froakie is overshadowed by its evolutions. I mean, it's still cool. It's still a cute Pokemon, most definitely, but it's not special to me. Frogadier, though. Frogadier, where do I put you? You're definitely a material. Because you're cool, you know? And I would say I would put you just below Monferno. I think you're on the same level, but I like Monferno more personally. Frogadier is really cool as a scarf, you know? Speaking of, and it's just cool. Speaking of a scarf, I mean, we all know where I'm gonna put this, right? Greninja is Greninja. What else do I have to say? Fires water shurikens, he's a ninja, he has an amazing shiny, and it's the only Pokemon that's tongue concept is not weird. Well, it is technically kind of weird, but it's cool. Because it's a tongue scarf, and I know how disgusting that sounds, but hey, look past it, it's still cool, you know, it's a cool concept. That's it with Gen 6, then let's move on to Gen 7. Generation 7. Oh god, cringy. Rowlet. Honestly, Rowlet before was like somewhere in B. Somewhere in the, you know, mid to low B, because I don't know, I didn't think special, but now it's definitely in the upper B. I would say it's in the same level as Froakie, because, I mean, look at his adorable little face. And I find it more cute now. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say. And also, the Rowlet memes are really fun. So, yeah, that's definitely pushed it up. Not A, but upper B. Dartrix. Again, one of the more awkward metal evolutions. It just looks weird. I don't know. It just looks weird. I don't want to. It just looks very awkward to me. Probably because of that head leaf thing. Decidueye though. Decidueye. I'll put you just below Frogadier. I love Decidueye. I mean, I've definitely loved Decidueye way more now than when it was first revealed. Because, for one, I love the archery concept because I'm a fan of archery. And it's also cool, probably the best owl Pokemon. And you know, I love the hood, you know, hood. Oh god. It's just a cool Pokemon, you know? And I think everyone can agree on that. Here's the good stuff. Litten, definitely A. But where in A are you? I would say I put you, you know, just above the Decidueye. Litten's a really cute cat, and I'm a cat person, and it's just a cute looking cat. Uh, yeah, Litten's just a cute cat, a cute fire cat. Torracat. Torracat has grown on me a lot, if I gotta be honest, because to me personally, it's a cooler Litten, and I know it's a weird buff. Most little some people see it as a weird buff cat, and I honestly can't see it. But I know it's kind of weird to say this, but I kind of like that. The fact that it's I like the more muscular cats, like big cats. So Torracat has grown on me. And speaking of growing, Incineroar has also grown on me a lot. I don't know what it is. I just it's now I find it as like so cool, you know, just a cool looking Pokemon. And I know the whole Fire Dark was actually just another fire fighting type, but honestly, I don't care anymore. Just it's just a cool Pokemon. What can I say? Poplio. Poplio. I don't know if actually. Hold on. I didn't realize this, but am I going like way faster than the others? I feel like I am. But hey, it makes me Rhinoceros. Poplio. I don't know where to put you. I'll put you there. Actually, hold on. Sorry, Chespin. I'm gonna put you just above there. Sorry, Chespin. Um, Poplio. Actually, no. Poplio is a weird one for me because a part of me likes it, part of me thinks just it's meh. So I don't know. I guess B is the best place to put it. I mean, it's a fun design. Seals are really cute. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Um, Brionne. Is it Brionne? I think it is Brionne. Um, um, Brionne. Brionne for me looks kind of weird because it has like a dress, but it's I don't know. It's just weird looking because it has that dress thing. I mean, it's still kind of cute, but it has the dress thing puts me out. Primarina though. Primarina. Primarina is an alright. It's an alright Pokemon. I mean, it's A tier, right? It's an alright Pokemon, and I mean, it's pretty decent and competitive. I've used it like several times, and it was really fun to use actually. And it does the whole mermaid seal thing better than Brionne. So yeah, I guess that's Gen 7 done. Now let's move on to Gen 8, I guess. Let's move on to Gen 8. Well, this is Gen 8. What am I talking about? Okay. What is your hold on, wait. What is your name? I forgot Rillaboom's first evolution. Hold on, wait, what is its name? Hold on 2 seconds, guys. What is its name? Grookey. That's what it's called. Grookey. Okay. God damn. Grookey. Grookey is I can't remember the name. Grookey is okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. That's what I'm saying with most of these. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. It's okay. It's a B. I'm gonna put where I think the second and final evolution should be in post. So Scorbunny. Scorbunny is also, I feel similar with Scorbunny and Grookey. They're okay, but I don't know. It's nothing special to me. Actually, no. You deserve to be like just above Cynical, because I love this reveal trailer. Scorbunny's reveal trailer. But yeah. Sobble? Yeah, Sobble. Sobble is definitely A. It's definitely my favorite out of all the three first evolution starters, So I would put you on the same level as Chimchar. Because it's just something cute to me about it, It's cute how it's like, so what is it called? Like scared? Is it? Something like that. I'm sure I'll find the word. But yeah, I'm gonna cut away to their evolutions, I guess. Rillaboom and Thwackey are okay Pokemon, I don't hate them, but I also don't love them that much. They they just don't stick out to me. And aside from that, really, yeah, don't really have that much attachment to them since I haven't played through Sword or Shield. And I do like Grookey most out of the evolution, so they are definitely in the mid B tier, I would say. Raboot looks kind of weird to me. I don't know, its face is just so weird to me, but I don't hate it. It just looks weird to me. So it's definitely in lower B. Cinderace though. Cinderace is the most definitely the coolest out of all its evolutionary line. And I love its concept, Although I do see now it's wearing pants, but honestly I don't care. Pyroball is really nice, and Gigantamax Cinder is also really, really cool. So it's in A, but I wouldn't put it like above Sceptile. So definitely right over there, yeah. Right around just above Primarina. Drizzile looks very, very weird to me. It just looks so miserable. And I really do not like it. But its shiny is pretty cool, so I would definitely want to put it at C, but it's definitely in the lower B, just above Tepic. Inteleon though, Inteleon is really, really cool. I love how sleek it is. I love how it's meant for, infiltration. And it's just a cool looking Pokemon. I don't know what else to say. So it's definitely in S tier, above Feraligatr, but I don't like it as much as Infernape. But it's still really cool, and Gigantamax Inteleon is both cool and hilarious at the same time. I love it. But yeah, that's my opinion on the evolutions, I guess. Hi, I forgot to film an outro, so this is the next day after that. Oh god. But anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm really enjoying making videos today, and videos in general right now. And yeah. I hope you guys can, give me another reason to make these videos. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.